Hey guys, what is up? Tanzela back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about potential movesets for Tangrowth and Tangela. Now before we begin, let me just remind you to hit that subscribe button. It lets you stay connected to me, keep you updated on my latest content. It helps you, it helps me. The goal right now is to eventually reach 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing my videos, to start making a little bit of extra money so I can make this channel even better. But yeah, let's hop right into the movesets. First off, we got a regular old Tangrowth with the ability Regenerator. What Regenerator does is it restores 30% of your hit points upon switch out, or a third, so 33.3. But yeah, that is definitely its best ability. Leaf Guard, if Sunny Day is active, this Pokemon can't be statused and rest will fail. That's okay. Chlorophyll doubles your speed in Sun. So both these abilities rely 100% on having Sun on your side, which won't happen 100% of the time. And Regenerator makes it so that it becomes really difficult to kill over time. Rocky Helmet, you could go with Leftovers in this case, or even a Citrus Berry. But I like to run Rocky Helmet on Tangrowth because it can take a physical hit like a U-turn, it can take a Body Slam, and all that stuff will just be hurting the opponent too. It'll do damage to you, but when they do that, they'll probably be faster than you. They do those things to you. If they U-turn, you can put the next Pokemon in asleep. You can knock off its item. You can Leech Seed it, force them to switch again. They can be racking up a lot of entry hazard damage like that. Yeah. But that's basically this moveset. 100% investment into hit points and defense, because you're a dedicated physical tank. Special defense isn't going to be doing too much for you, so there's not really a point in investing in that. Just make sure you have something on your team that can handle special attacks like a Chansey or a Blissey, which leads me into a couple of my last videos, so make sure to check those out. Sleep Powder only has 75% accuracy, which is kind of garbage, but I talked about Tangrowth in my video where I was talking about all the returning Pokemon, and I said it is okay if you miss a Sleep Powder or two because you're so bulky. You'll be switching in and out the whole battle. If you miss a Sleep Powder, it's not a big deal. You'll be maintaining health through Giga Drain, Leech Seed, and Regenerator. Knockoff is just there to remove items. It does get knockoff this generation, I believe, through level up. Yeah, so yeah, Giga Drain for health, sustain, and Leech Seed for the same thing. Leech Seed just helps to force switches more often. And yeah, that's basically it. This set might be a problem for like other grass types and like sap sippers and stuff, but that's what teammates are for, you know. Next up, we got Tangela, the exact same thing. This thing, it won't have the utility of a Rocky Helmet because it has to run a Violite, but with a Violite, with your max hit points and defense, you are slightly more bulky. I think you have a lot less hit points to work with, like 35 less hit points. But your defense with an Eviolite is so much higher, and you're so much bulkier on the special side too. So say you are running an Eviolite, that gives you an extra 30 points into your special defense, which puts you at 91, 92-ish. So whereas Tangrowth would only be at 71, you could go something like this, make yourself even bulkier on that side, and you'll still be pretty bulky on the physical side. But yeah. This just showing you different ways to do your EV spreads. Exact same move set. You could run different stuff like I guess Flex or something. Stun Spore. Doesn't get toxic this generation, so yeah. Sleep Powder is definitely your best status move, so definitely keep that. And yeah, there's no really point in talking about this EVs anymore and the moveset because it's the exact same thing as this. It just works a little bit differently with your special bulk and your lack of Rocky Helmet. Next up, we got a weakness policy Leaf Guard. Oh yeah, this is a Trick Room Tangrowth. Weakness policy Leaf Guard Tangrowth. Leaf Guard, as I said, Sunny Day is active, it can't be statused, so basically put this beside a Torkoal or something. Or you could go with this Dusclops right here, where it will set up Trick Room. You can Fire Punch yourself, proc your weakness policy. You're so bulky on the physical side, it won't matter that much. You do have a 10% chance to burn yourself though, and that is not ideal, but you're running a mostly special set, because you do have 10 points higher in your special attack than you do with your normal attack. So The moves I got here are Protect, because Protect's awesome in doubles, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Rock Slide. Sludge Bomb, when you're Dynamax, will give you a +1 to your special attack. It won't be it'll actually be a little bit less powerful than Sludge Bomb, but you'll be boosting your special attack at the same time. And I believe Max Oods is only 5 base power less than Sludge Bomb, so it's not that much of a difference. Giga Drain for the Max Overgrowth, which will be hitting like a truck. And your special learn set isn't that good, so I just put Rock Slide here to help you deal with fire types. When you're Dynamax, you'll be getting a what's it called? Max Rockfall, based off your basically no investment into attack. But when you proc Weakness Policy, you'll be boosting your attack to 242 at this point, and you'll still be hitting really hard with it. I do have this Dusclops set here just to kind of show you what you'd want to do with that Trick Room Tangrowth. You could go, well, definitely you need to set up Trick Room because you're slow. Fire Punch yourself. Ally Switch is awesome for redirection. Trick your opponent into attacking Dusclops instead of Tangrowth, which will help it live longer. And Pain Split. I run Pain Split over Nightshade to keep it alive longer. But yeah, if this isn't a Dusclops video, I might do that in the future. But yeah, sometimes I feel like Nightshade might be better, but Pain Split helps Dusclops live longer, which is always nice. So that's just basically a teammate for Tangrowth, and probably the best bet for a teammate for Tangrowth. Next up we got another Weakness Policy, Trick Room Tangrowth, but this one's full physical. You don't have as much physical attack, but you are investing 100% into it. You don't need to worry about your special attack. Again, Protect, because it's doubles. You want to protect your Tangrowth, and maybe you can protect one turn. You're facing a Cinderace or something, and a Max Flares you proc your Weakness Policy, you get Trick Room up, and then you just deal with it later. If you're going to be doing that, I suggest replacing Knockoff with Rock Slide, because that will help you deal with the Cinderaces and stuff. Yeah, Power Whip is terrible accuracy, but it's got a lot of power, which I think is necessary for Tangrowth, because you only got base 100 attack, and you don't really have any other physical grass moves. And Brick Break to boost your attack when you're Dynamax, when you're using Max Knuckle, and also break screen, so that's good for like Lapras. You do want to make sure Lapras isn't hitting you with its max move, because it'll probably just straight OHKO you, and that is not a good time, because you got no special defense. And yeah, you could go Knockoff for knocking out Dragapults, which is why I had that in mind when I was building this Tangrowth. So you can mess around, maybe replace Brick Break with Rock Slide here, because it kind of gives you the same kind of coverage as what's it called, Brick Break. It's just not as utility. It doesn't have as much utility, I don't think. But when you still have Trick Room up, you can maybe score a flinch or two, which would be nice. So yeah, that is basically how to run Tangrowth. You could do this though. Chlorophyll. 20 days active, your speed is doubled. Alright, so let's just show you this. Speed doubled with let's go at a Timid Nature. Okay. Let's just go like this. Might as well just run Venusaur. You do have a better physical spread than Venusaur does. Like, does this thing get Grassy Glide? Yeah, so you might want to run that on this Tangrowth instead of Power Whip. It's up to you. But yeah, Chlorophyll Tangrowth puts you at 224 speed when you're Dynamaxed. You do want to outspeed Dragapult, so you could get away with going like that, because Dragapult's got 213 speed, and doubling yourself will put you at this range at 214, so you could do that. Let's just go like this. Life Orb. I don't know. Ancient Power. No, this is a physical one. No, it's a special one. We can go Ancient Power. Ancient Power. Energy Ball. Sludge Bomb. Whoops. And Balls to the Wall, Focus Blast. You could definitely do that, but Venusaur is definitely the better Chlorophyll user. There's other Chlorophyll users that are probably better than it too. Like, even one that comes to mind right now is Blossom. It is really slow too, but it gets Quiver Dance, so it can boost its speed and special attack even more. So let's look at its speed here. Base 50, oh, it's the same base speed. So you could get away with Blossom kind of going like this, even a modest nature. With Chlorophyll, you'll be hitting 204 speed, so you won't be as fast as a Dragapult. Let's go Timid, and go like this. Kind of just like with Tangrowth, honestly. And you'll be outspeeding Dragapult when you're in Chlorophyll. You go Quiver Dance, and yeah, I don't think Tangrowth is the best Chlorophyll user. That's why I'm just kind of showing you this. It's outclassed even by stuff like Blossom. And it's got way better special defense. Yeah, so that is it. That is how you use Tangrowth and Tangela. Tangrowth, I think, is best used as a physical switch-in, like my first set here. You could go Tangela if you got a Rocky Helmet slot in your party already, and you're using item clause, so you're playing like official rules. Yeah, that is it. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.